rejects, misfits, the unwanted. Dramatic much? Some are destined for bright windows and perfect pots. Some are not. Some are forgotten, left behind. But not all stories end in the dark. Some just need a new chapter, a second chance. They just need someone to see past the broken leaves and the browning edges. This is my hospital for the unloved. Their scars tell a story, their struggles a lesson. Here we don't demand perfection, we nurture potential. This is actually one of my very first cuttings I took from Essie, from my mama Monstera esqueleto. And this was actually a node that I put in water, and then it finally grew a leaf after months. And then this growth right here is probably maybe close to 2 years. It's been in so many different lighting conditions, and as you see, it was falling over, so I just went ahead, decided to cut it off, and then I'm going to propagate that in water. And then that little node I cut, I'm going to put that in sphagnum moss. And this cutting is actually really cute. The leaves are sizing up very nice, and I just love having multiple Monstera esqueletos. I mean, why not? And so I'm going to cut this up as well so I can have multiple cuttings, but most likely, as always, I will be gifting this away sometime soon whenever it does get some decent roots. So this part right here, if I was gonna cut right above that node, but then I would have lost a leaf and I didn't want to. So I'm just going to keep it because that leaf was really pretty too. But then this cutting right here, that little smaller leaf, I'm gonna go ahead and remove that because it's not the cutest leaf. And then I'll go ahead and just have this 2-leaf cutting and prop it in some water as well. Can you believe this? This is an Aglaonema sparkling Sarah. I know she's been through it, y'all, but we're gonna revisit her a little bit later in the video. And then right here, I've been aggravated with this alocasia, but I'm not going to let it stress me out. I was like, okay, let me check the roots. As you see, there are some rotted roots, and then there's some half decent roots, but I'm at the point, like I said, I'm not gonna let a plant stress me out. So no, I don't have time for that. Throwing the plant away was a release, freeing me from the guilt of losing the battle and bringing a sudden, profound peace. That final goodbye was a welcome relief, ending the cycle of worry and making space for a fresh start. Miss Ricky Rack, this was gifted to me a few years ago. It was 3 times the size of this, but I say this a lot in my videos. Life happens and sometimes plants get neglected, but you look at it now, it's recovering. Very happy about that. Oh, another plant that it's been irking me, but it's okay. This was gifted to me as a 1-leaf back in March or April, and it stays 1 leaf, and I'm like, why won't you grow? And I was pointing to, I actually did notches to see if maybe it would potentially help grow a new stem, but it didn't. So I decided to take it out, look at the roots, and as you see, this does not have a good root system at all. So I'm gonna go ahead, put it back in the soil, and I'll check it again in another year, 2026. Hopefully I'll have 2 leaves. But of course, give me some tips in the comments if you know what I should do. This is my beautiful low variegated Singonium chia pence that I got at PlantCon back in 2024. Look how big this leaf is. So the mama plant, she's hanging, thriving, living her best life in the plant room. but I did cut this because of this variegated leaf right here, and I was hoping that it would push out more variegated leaves, but it didn't. But it's okay, the next one might be variegated, because if you look right here, we have a new baby that's going to come sometime very soon, so I'm definitely happy about that. So my misfits are actually doing really good, y'all. These used to be worse, but I'm so happy about the come ups. And then these leaves right here, my glorios, I'm just gonna cut it, and much better. This isn't just about saving plants, it's about recognizing that every living thing deserves a chance. And sometimes the most beautiful things are the ones that had to fight to get here. From a new home to a new heart-shaped trellis, this sweet Hoya, Miss Walkie Cream, is ready for her next chapter. It's time to set down fresh roots and find its way, one little vine at a time, toward a bigger and brighter future. Why are you changing the trellis? So this came on the trellis that you see right here. I'm just personally like heart trellises and I was gifted some very nice ones, and I was like, yeah, I want to put it on this heart-shaped trellis. I was nervous at first because I didn't think that the plant would fit. I thought it was going to be too much, but as you're going to see, it's going to be perfect. And this pot, so the pot that it came in was it was a 4 inch, 4.5 inch, I think, and then this is a 5.5 inch pot. And so it is still a snug fit, but I was still able to get some fresh soil on the sides. I don't have a bigger size pot at the moment, but it's going to be completely fine in here. And so I just backfilled, and I am going to cut a clipping because insurance, and I'm cutting where the smallest leaves are, so I'm not getting rid of any of the big beautiful leaves. And then I'm just going to go ahead and backfill some soil a little bit more and then put it on the trellis. Okay, so we are going to add my little baby Sparkling Sarah to Big Mama, because when I first got the plant, it was big and full. I split it up. Oma has the other half, and the other half is its own full plant, but mine was struggling. And then I split it up again because it was rotting, and then I rooted this in soil, and look, she's doing good. And not only that, look at the variegation on this one. That is absolutely adorable. So I'm going to put her with the other plant for instant gratification. So here's what's left of this. So these two leaves, and then this one that's growing, that has happened within maybe the past 4 or 5 months. It's been, well, that's a lie. That happened since August. Whenever I put my lights up in August, it was just this little funky leaf. That's a Sparkling Sarah, y'all. And then when it starts over, this is what you get. But then it grows like that. Aren't plants like crazy cool and amazing? But I'm excited about that. These lights from Amazon, they do their job. Okay, so I'm gonna put this baby in her. Okay, so the root system was actually pretty small on the mama. And so I put it in this container. This one is I think a 4-inch, and this is like a, I don't know, I guess a 5. But yeah, so I put them in here, and she's going to grow. She better continue to grow more. I want more of these leaves though. It looks like there's 2 different aglaonemas in here, but nope, it's literally from the same plant. Okay, so now she's back there, and I told her to grow for me. And so y'all, this is my dragon's breath alocasia that was gifted to me. And then I was gifted 2 corms, and the other corm finally did something. So I was gifted this in March. These corms have been in here since March 23rd. It is now October 27th. That's crazy. But yeah, you see, I need to get it out of here ASAP. And so what I might actually do is what I did with this one. This one is still in the cup like this, and I just added a dome over it so it could grow. I don't know which one this is. Is there a name? This one is Alocasia Night something. And so I'm gonna see if I can find a little cup to do it, because I don't think I have a glass container. So I just need basically a DIY dome. That's it. I've given you everything, the perfect lighting, consistent watering, but you insist on this, your slow, dramatic demise. You and your leafy tantrums are officially evicted. Ephesians 2:10. For we are his workmanship, created in Christ Jesus for good works, which God prepared beforehand that we should walk in them.